No, honey, it's gonna look like Golden Corral tonight during phase 3. It's gonna be horrible.
What do you mean?
Thank you for that wonderful image.
Golden Corral. The Golden Corral.
My sister calls Golden Corral the Golden Trough.
Yep. I'm
The
I'm I'm
Golden
in I'm in
Corral.
the South, and that hurts a little bit more than it should.
Oh. Well,
I've never
Virginia
been.
No,
is
you know
sort of
it's true.
south.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, if anybody needs water, you can open up a window with a bushy.
Same with Techno.
If anybody wants clean, fresh spring water, you can open up trade with Miss Ella.
Oh yeah, not mine then. It's unfiltered.
Wait,
Raw.
minus
Water?
sparkling.
Yeah, this is bathroom
Salted.
water.
Anyone have
Salted water.
anyone have
Pour
alkaline?
out.
I prefer my water organic. Thank you very much.
Is
Oh,
your
shit.
water actually vinegar?
My water is paleo friendly,
Nice.
Mine's
gluten
fat free.
Free range.
What is-
free range water.
I have
Grass fed
pasture
water.
raised sweet rolls.
Water you speak of.
Do we have any distilled water?
No.
Oh,
We have Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Damn, y'all too good for that tap water.
I'm too bougie.
Hey man, we saw what happened in Flint.
Oof. Yeah.
And besides, the President Camacho says it's good. Well, there we go.
That's what the plants crave.
The children yearn for the mines, and the plants crave tap water.
I think the guys just use the Emerald Dream as an excuse to avoid calling me back.
Does melee stay away from these guys? Is that right?
Yeah, melee needs to stay all the way back. If you're ranged, you guys need to back up all the way to the bottom, all the way to the bottom. They AoE cleave, hits for like 2-3,000. Just tank them at the top of the hill, and just keep the hots on the tanks.
Line of sight.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me see. I'm trying to jump in to see if I can get it to Jen. Oh,
You're LOSing the.
Yeah.
there you go. That's perfect, Jen. That's perfect. Yeah, just make sure you're max ranged. Yeah, and for melee, just watch for now.
Build your range skill.
My parse. No.
I know. Yeah, just go ahead and get in.
Can I get a res?
Already?
Yeah, because I was trying to heal in the line of sight, so I had to get close.
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
could
joking,
be
Ty.
a lot of the healers there.
We do
We're
have
just
a
getting it
spot.
out of our system.
Right.
It demanded a sacrifice.
All right, it's permanent. Just hold. Let Jen take it up. Perfect. That is.
You're not a gnome.
Perfect. All right, I'm getting Khan up.
Okay.
And then I'm so let me drink.
Also, keep in mind that your threat on threat meters is going to look a little awkward because threat meters do not keep track of Blessing of King spam for paladin tanks. So you're just going to have
Did you
to
get it, Sean?
trust the process.
Same thing. Just melee. Just I don't know. Go sightseeing for like a minute. That's perfect.
That line of sight again.
These invisible rocks. My God. We can pull him if you want. If not, if you just hug the wall right here, we can skip it. All right, now we can do buffs when everybody's here.
Like on Boone and such. Should I unboon also?
If you'd like to, you can. I'm just gonna take maybe like 3 or 4 minutes just to do like a quick overcap. I'm gonna condense the groups down. just be watching your groups. I'm moving a couple people around real quick. All right, perfect. We have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, so real quick, do yourself and your group a favor. If you press your O button as an Oscar, you'll probably get taken to your friends tab. At the bottom, you'll see who, guild, and raid. If you wouldn't mind just clicking that little raid tab at the bottom, you'll get taken to the raid group page. And there's 7 groups tonight technically, but you'll see the groups split up from 1 to number 8. The odd groups, that's 1, 3, and 5 for tonight. You guys are going to be on the left side. So, of course, that's the left that we're looking at right now. And if you're on group 2, that's 2, 4, 6, and 8, of course. You're going to be on the right side, which is going to be this side of Onyxia. If anyone hasn't done Onyxia in a minute, it's not a problem. It's a fairly simple fight. We're looking at 3 different phases tonight. The only thing to highlight, of course, is Onyxia, we're going to turn her around completely. So her head is not going to be facing us anymore. It's going to be facing the back wall. Whenever we move in, we're going to run on the left and the right side, depending on your group. And we're not going to attack, auto attack, dot, or anything until the tank has her turned around completely. Tonight we have 3 tanks, 1 main tank and 2 off tanks, just in case we might need them throughout the fight. We're looking at Jen, Shaylin, and Ojak. So if you are using your threat meters, which I hope you are, just be sure to do your best to keep your eyes on that. Hunters, rogues, you do have Vanish, Feign Death. So if you see yourself creeping up on the meter, you're not sure, feel free to hit those buttons just to make sure that you can drop it and then go right back in. So what we're looking at tonight is we're going to be looking at her booty tonight. So just don't go near her tail, because if you do that, you'll get knocked. And there are whelp pits on the left and the right. And if somebody goes into those whelp pits, we get a bunch of whelps that come out. We will see them throughout the fight regardless, but if you hear somebody call out whelps, if you're DPS, just stop what you're doing and go clear out the whelps, because it could be on the healers. And as soon as all the whelps are dead, go right back on Onyxia. For phase 1, that's going to be from 100% health to 65% health. There will be just kind of like flame breath going out, but because the tank is having her faced away from us, we won't have to worry about any of that. There is a wing buffet, or buffet, I think it's buffet, but whatever, that just kind of knocks the tank up, so just be careful with that if you're tanking tonight. And of course, stay away from the tail. At 65% health is when she flies up in the air. We have plenty of range tonight, so it shouldn't be a problem. Whenever she flies up, I'm going to say spread out, and that just means just social distance for the fight. For phase 2, there will be some random fireballs, so healers just heal up groups and whoever's near you to the best of your ability. And then every once in a while, there might be something that's called a deep breath mechanic. We normally don't see it, but if we do, I'm going to be calling out certain things. So whenever she's flying, you're going to see her move around the room. The best word of advice for this is stay out of the center. Because depending on where she's at, she'll cast like a big flame breath that goes through the center of the room. It could be diagonal, up and down, left to right, but it's always going to be in the center. So I'd say if you can, try to get in the 4 corners. Whenever she goes up in the air, we're going to see some whelps. So melee, just kind of chill out, go kill the whelps, and just wait for the range to do their job. Phase 3 is where things kind of get a little hairy. We'll see that at 40%. Whenever she lands, it's going to be a threat wipe. So there's going to be no threat on the boss. And that's when we're going to start seeing fears go out. Just let the tank grab it. I will call out on phase 3 when to start attacking. And then throughout the fight on phase 3 until she's dead, we're just going to get feared a lot. We'll be running around. You might see some whelps. So once again, if you see whelps, just kill them and go right back to the boss. But that's pretty much it, you guys. That's pretty much it. Stay out of the cracks, by the way, on phase 3. You see these little cracks right here with smoke coming out of them? There's some on the bottom part of the map and the top part of the map. During phase 3, you'll see the lava start to pour out of that, and that does do fire damage. So don't step on a crack, don't break your healer's back, and all that other good stuff. So before we do anything else, is there any questions about the fight or anything that you're not sure about? There are no dumb questions, so don't be afraid. Perfect. Jen, Shaylin, Ojak, is there anything that you'd like to add as well?
Yes, in regards to threat meters, things are going to be a little weird because the way that Prop Paladin in Raid gets their threat is through Greater Blessing of Kings spam. Now, the reason why this will be weird is because this does not display on threat meters properly. So you might look like you're going to pull, but you most likely will not ever reach that point of possibly pulling, if that makes sense. So just do your best. You shouldn't have any issues really. But it's important to know.
Yeah, and what we'll do, whenever we do run in, I'll do like a countdown timer and everything for us, as long as it works, is we're just going to run and get to our position. So we're going to stack, you might be able to see it on your mini-map, kind of like these side corners, right a little bit after the whelp pits. We're all just going to stack there. So if your odd groups, just stack together, huddle together, and the even sides will do the huddle together as well. Just to make sure while we're moving the boss, nobody accidentally gets hit by the tail. So just hug the side walls. And then when I say go, that's when the melee can run in. Mages, locks, you can dodge, frostbolt, whatever you might need to do. Just that way we can get it positioned, because once we have it positioned correctly, we have little to no problems. If you haven't done your booms yet, your chrono booms, if you'd like to unlock them, you can. Double check and see if you're missing any pots or whatever you might want to use. Follow your heart. I need to do my food buff real quick. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. It's I'll call it out. I do ask that if you see something, like maybe have whelps, feel free to type it or just announce it. Just in case I might miss it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. It's pretty simple, so we're gonna make some magic happen. Yeah, it's just mechanics. I mean, there probably is an enrage timer, but normally we would never really hit that unless we're just hitting it with fishing poles. So thankfully tonight we're keeping the fishing poles in our bags. All right, perfect. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna give Jen some space. Remember, hug the walls. Groups 1, 3, 5 to the left, 2, 4, 6, 8 to the right. Avoid the tail. Just go ahead and get huddled up in the corners. Perfect. And just wait. All right, let's see. We're going to get Ojak, one of the tanks. Looks like Shaylin is going in. Give it just 1 second. Looks like it's on Shaylin, you guys. So roll hots on Shaylin, and then Shaylin will back them up to the wall. It's all good. Be sure to get spot buffs on Jen. Shaylin, go ahead and back her up just a little bit. Perfect. That's perfect. Just park her there.
I was trying to. I didn't see her move.
Yeah, she has a pretty big hitbox. Perfect. And looks like we are good to go, you guys.
You are going to DPS very, very slowly. And watch the fucking can.
Yeah, we don't have dedicated healers tonight for anything, just because we're so bare bones. So just be sure to keep the hots going.
Now hit it very hard and very fast.
Keep going. We've got 10% more before we go into phase 2. Fiend, just watch your threat. %. We're at 65. Go ahead and dot her up. Melee, get your last couple hits in. Social distance, you guys. The fireballs will come out. We will get whelps, so Melee, if you want to, park yourself by the whelp pits. They will be coming out soon. And remember, try to stay out of the center of the room. North and south is not safe. That's where Onyxia is at and the entrance, so stay out of the middle. Blocks, don't be afraid to dot. And healers, just keep your groups up.
Whelp's right. Whelp's clear.
We've got 10% more until we go into phase 3. 10%, 9%. Where everyone at is perfect. North and south is still not safe. So just stay where you're at. Perfect positioning. Alright, tanks, if you want to, go ahead and get into the middle. Looks like we got 3%, just be near the middle. Remember, you guys, in a couple percentage points, we're going to be moving into phase 3. Do not stand on the cracks. Lava will come out. You might still get it with the fears, but just do your best to not stand on them. %1 away. Oh, Jesus. Why did it do that? Oh, my God.
Can I get an Enervate?
Is anybody sharing their screen by chance? It auto put me in the graveyard.
Here, I'll do mine.
Thank you. What are we at? 40%?
Phase 3 start.
Perfect.
35.
35, perfect. All right, so hold DPS, you guys. What you're seeing right now is that bellowing war. That's perfectly fine. I can't see who's on what, but just let the tank get in position. Stay away from the tail.
Jin's got
Cool.
it.
Perfect. So it's on Jin. Watch your threat meter. Also be sure to keep the fear ward on Jin. This fight's gonna be annoying, I know.
Left side whelps.
Alright, we have whelps on the left side. If you're melee, you can go to the left side, that'd be much appreciated. If not, it's okay.
Now hit it very hard and very
Let's
fast.
see. Alright, we got a fear, that's perfectly fine.
Oh shit,
Watch
I'm
your...
on the left.
It's okay. We have just hold DPS. If you have if you're a tank, just do your best to grab the threat.
There's no tank anywhere close to the on threat.
Copy that. It's perfectly fine. At least we're getting to see it. What percentage is she at?
24.
24?
And looks like Fayan's tanking it.
Okay.
Christine.
Christine is down, and I think that's all the tank. Well, Shaylin, we have Shaylin as well. Not sure where she's at, but... What percentage is she at?
20.
20? Okay. But yeah, so what you guys are seeing is phase 3. So yeah, the fears go out left and right. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, the fire just comes out, or the lava comes out of the ground, and just rinse and repeat from there. So This is honestly the hardest part of the fight. Perfect. So that's the fight, you guys. Now that we've seen it, maybe we got the nerves out of the system and whatnot. So go ahead and release. Just run back in. We'll go back to the same spot where we started the fight, rebuff, and then we'll go get some loot.
For reason,
Many-
sorry.
Sorry, I was gonna say many gnomes were sacrificed, therefore our success is guaranteed.
We're gonna get an Ashbringer tonight, baby. That's what's gonna drop the Ashbringer.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I cannot hit my buttons. I'm not sure why. So I'm going to have to figure out something.
I feel like I should know the answer to this question, but what are the chances of getting double fireballed at the same time? Is that somebody else's fireball and me being in range?
So the thing is the reason why we try to spread out during that is because whenever the fireball hits, if there's somebody within your range, it does like a splash damage. So I mean, there's always a chance you can get double fireballed. And a bit the closer you are, the more damage you'll take from those fireballs. Unfortunately, if that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it just felt dirty.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the RNG gods are not with us.
I heard today that if multiple people get hit by the fireball splash, only one of them is taking the aggro drop.
Yeah, it's just the primary target.
Actually, based on what the Fight Club knowledge was, it says it's not the primary target, it's the newest character created. Because it goes
So
by
it's based on GUID.
your GUID, yeah.
It's like rag then. Some real been playing classic for 20 years nonsense.
Yeah, leave it to the sweaties.
Oh, is this where we find the real true bosses of the mountain range?
Yes, it is.
What?
There's just a bit of a struggle getting out of the water over the mountains happening here.
Oh. Get good.
I've already got some chai, thank you.
No worries.
I actually probably have extra if anyone needs grilled squid.
So, hey, welcome, Riggs. Welcome. Are you in Discord, Riggs? If not, it's okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so there's no specific healing assignments. For sure, just, HOTS if you have HOTS on the tanks. But do your best to keep your group up first. And if you see somebody else going down, you want to throw like a flashlight on a tank, go for it. We do have 3 tanks tonight, Riggs. We've got Jen, we have Ojak, and we have Shaylin. So those are the 3 that you might want to just keep an extra eye on just in case. Perfect. All right, now that we've seen all 3 phases of the fight, did anybody have any additional questions about anything?
Or maybe just touch over the threat wipe in phase 3.
Yeah, so whenever Onyxia is up in the air, of course that's phase 2, she's going to come down at 40% health. And when she does that, all threat is wiped. So what we can do this time is we can do our best to avoid dots. Let's say 44%. Actually, yeah, well, 44 to 45. I'll just make a call out just to stop dots. And whenever she lands, everybody's going to run in a different direction because of the fear. There's going to be lava coming out of the floor. And during that time, we're going to have one of our 3 tanks fight for threat. And just hold DPS until I call it out. And I'll call it out as soon as the tank has got the dragon in position. And it's safe for us to go. It's going to be chaos because we're going to keep getting feared every 10 or so seconds. But just do your best to, if you're melee, not every fear fiend is, we're only going to see the threat wipe at the beginning of phase 3, and that's at 40%. Whenever she's landing on the ground, a fear goes out and threat is wiped. If you can techno, yes, but as long as you just stay away from the tail, that's the best thing.
Yeah, so just have to make sure that a tank is actually alive. So
Yeah.
that was kind of the problem that happened, is that I just died. I just didn't get healed fast enough. And because of that, I died, and then there was not a tank that was able to be top of threat at that moment in time. So then everybody else died in order.
Yeah, and something else we can do as well, thank you for the message, Con, is if you're seeing that you might be near threat, and you happen to go above that threshold and pull threat, just run to the top of the map. That's where the tanks are standing at. Just that way we can keep her breath out of the group and her tail's not spinning around and knocking us around. But either way, I just got really unlucky with the RNG and I got blown up. So I'll be keeping my eye on the threat meter. Once again, if you see any whelps come out and you don't hear initial call out, feel free to just call it out. Just say whelps left, whelps right, something to that degree. But if there's no more questions, we'll do a quick ready check. Just to make sure all the buffs are done, everybody's at their computers, and we'll get ready to pull. All right, everyone is ready. So for our tanks, we'll let you guys lead the way whenever you're ready. And once again, odd groups left, even groups right, and just hug the wall. Let Jin get a little bit of head out,
You are going to
and you should be good.
very, very slowly.
She's going to be turning it, so just watch the tail. Keep the hots and the heels going if you can, please. And then just wait. Wait. Or everybody can start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and open up. Jin, you have been power infused.
Now hit it very hard and very fast.
Got about less than 8 or 7% until we go into phase 2. Keep going. Perfect. Go ahead and open up melee, dots, everything. Once again, we're going to be social distancing. Do your best to stay out of the center of the room
More dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
until we know which way she's going to be positioned.
Whelps, left side, even side.
We've got whelps on the left and the right.
Now handle it.
Melee might be taking a little bit more damage because they're stacked. That's okay. Okay. Alright, north and south is not safe, so everyone is in a good position. Alright, Ojak, go ahead and scoot down towards the entrance. It's going to be in a diagonal pattern, so Chai Wolf, go ahead and scoot up north. Bipolar, either go north or south in case we get a deep breath. It's going to be diagonal. That does include Elfie, go ahead and scoot up north, and Miss Zilla, be sure to scoot south or north if you can, and just social distance. Keep going, you guys. We're going to be stopping dots in about 2%. So if you're going to cast a dot, do it now, and then just go ahead and just Shadow Bolt, Frost Bolt, whatever you have to do. Once again, we're going to be stopping dots. Onyxia is moving. North and south is safe. Just don't stand in the middle. That's around where the whelp pits are. So go ahead and bring the whelps back. And just stay out of the center. 2% from going into phase 3. Heal everybody up. Go ahead and hot the tanks. Everyone stop dots, stop DPS. Well, go ahead and send out the frost bolts and stuff. We need 1%. We're almost there. Make sure we have a fear ward on one of the tanks. Jin, Shaylin, Ojak, doesn't matter. Just so at least one of them has it. Stay away from the whelp pits to the best of your ability for the fear. We're at 40%. She should be going in just a few seconds. 39. She's going to hang up there tonight. All right. All right, she's coming down. Stop. Tanks try to get to the center. Everyone just get ready. Don't stand on the cracks. It's okay. Just hold DPS. Just hold DPS. It's okay. Just healers, go ahead and heal up your groups. No dots, no hots, or anything like that. The tanks are going to bring it back to the best of their ability. All right, looks like we are going to be going to. Alright, looks like we're going to modify the tank placement. Christine is the tank now. Hold DPS, hold DPS, hold DPS. Should be no DPS. Just focus the whelps.
Now hit it very hard and very fast.
Hold DPS. It's on Christine. All heals need to be on Christine, please. We're going to have to modify your placement, so just towards the back, towards the center, doesn't matter, just stay away from the tail. Melee, she does have a very big hitbox, so you can go scoot up by Christine if you'd like. Just don't go past her front legs.
Careful of the patrol as well. Could be a problem.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be, but it could be.
Dot it up, you guys. One, dots, whatever you need to do. We still got plenty of people up. Just get ready for the fears.
Fear incoming.
Make sure we have a fear ward on Christine. If not, looks like we don't, that's okay. Just hold DPS, let Onyxia turn around. Perfect, good job, you guys. Hots, if you got them. Keep going, you guys. We are at 22%. Jasper is down, unfortunately, but I didn't get kicked to the graveyard. We need hots on Christine. Use a mana pot if you haven't done it yet. Paladins, if we have a lay of hands, please put on Christine. Perfect. Wisdom is up, so if you're low on mana, it's perfectly fine. Wand or melee. We're looking at 17%, you guys. Just hold it just for another second. Keep going, hold. Fiend, do your best to move away from the mouth. Good job. We're looking at 15%, you guys. Keep going, just rinse and repeat at this point. Christine does need a lay of hands, a heal. Perfect. We're looking at 12%, you guys. It's okay, Chai, I know. We're looking at 10%, you guys, 9%. Rinse and repeat. We'll probably get another fear or two. That's perfectly fine.
Fear incoming.
Once again, don't step on the cracks. Don't step on the cracks. Hold DPS. We're at 7%. Just rinse and repeat, guys. If we can't get it, that's fine. We're almost there. 6%. Flame Breath is incoming. We're looking at 5%.
Fear incoming.
It's perfectly fine. She's gonna fear. Hey, Shaylin, I don't want to ask for that. You know what? We'll be fine. We're looking at 4%, you guys.
Many whelps incoming.
Yeah, we have whelps, so
I got
we're looking
lost
at.
into the whelps.
It's okay. It's perfectly fine. We're looking at 30,000 health, you guys. Melee mages, if you can, try to take out the whelps. Actually, just go. You know what? Let's just see if we can kill her. We got 20,000 health. Probably not, but it's okay. We've got it. 2%. Right there, you guys. 20,000 damage. That's all we were short. 19,000 damage now.
Definitely doable.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
Everyone.
if the game doesn't teleport me next time.
I know.
Yeah.
But I
You
mean,
know-
now we know the fight, so it's okay.
You know what's funny? It put me like on the far end of the whelp cave up high, so I had to jump into the whelps.
We
to
love that.
get back, and then I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna drag all these things with me. I'm just gonna die."
Yeah, I was like where I needed to be, had threat, and then it just teleported me to the other side of the room.
It did the same to me.
It's so weird.
Yeah, that's how I died the first time as well. Just got blipped into the middle and squashed.
Yeah, I was so confused. I was like, wait, how did I get here?
It's okay, Kai. Yeah, we probably. I think I saw 2 lay of hands used. I believe maybe 3. I can't remember. I know I saw 2 for sure.
Yeah, I still have mine.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just save it just in case, because phase 3 is just the hardest part of this.
Yeah, any healers, by the way, if you are I do have innervate, so just call it out. Just like Chai did the first time.
Maybe it's my client that is a bit weird. So, am I losing my mind, or did we have a dwarf priest, or am I seeing things?
Don't think so.
So they
From. Okay, that's why. Because I was like, because I thought I accidentally put somebody over him, and then my client just didn't show me him anymore. Okay, copy that. So, I was calling out the fear ward for nothing. All right, we'll probably need maybe just a lock and me and maybe one other person just for Silex. He was grabbing something out of me.
That's close.
Response.
Backup.
Jasper have response.
That's perfectly fine. So we'll just rinse and repeat what we did, you guys. So just hang out at the front. We'll get the tanks buffed up, and then the melee will just chill out, and we'll just let the range destroy them. We'll either tank it at the top of the hill or the bottom of the hill, just that way we have enough space and there's no LOS for the casters. 19,000 damage, that's all we need.
And no teleports.
Well, yes, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Onyxia does have a really big hit box, everyone, so you don't have to, be right up inside over to hit her. But of course, I'd say try to stay in the torso, just in between the legs for the melee if you can do that, just to avoid getting a weird coating with the tail and accidentally getting knocked back as well. But of course, when we're feared, it's kind of hard to do that. So if you're ranged, just try to kind of stay spread out in like a semicircle pattern and hug the walls to the best of your ability.
Oh, can we do a thing where we put a symbol on top of the tanks? Because after she landed, I was trying to find Jen the healer, and I couldn't find her.
I got teleported. That's why you couldn't find me.
Oh, okay. That makes
The
sense.
game teleported me into the middle of nothing.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus, 1 second.
And there was the void.
Alright, I think that is everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna admit that was not enough time there.
Run away! Run away!
Sorry, my proto-human just walked into the room. What did I... Yeah, my bad.
Alright, you guys, back up. Back up. Copy that. So this is why we don't pull until everybody's inside. If you can kill it, great. If not, that's perfectly fine.
Everybody's just dead. I'm just gonna die.
Yeah, so go ahead and run back, you guys. And we're not going to pull till everybody's inside. I just want to make sure that we get a ready check, make sure nobody's at the bathroom, wife aggro, kid aggro.
It wasn't the problem. The problem was that we had people just slam damage before I moved to the hill.
I know, yeah. It's okay. Now they know. It's good practice for any tank. Just
It's
wait.
good practice for how not to do it. Yes, I agree.
Oh, come on. I did my job and get out of
You
the
did. You
instance.
know what? And you are ready for Castle Mathra. You are ready. Actually, I don't even think that's the current content. It's probably old.
No, that's Shadowlands.
Oh, I'm mentally still in Shadowlands, I guess. I like the name of that raid. It makes me sound like I'm in Hot Topic or something. Castle
Right.
Mathra.
I'll take a raise if I can. If you can, please.
Yeah, we can get you going. Once I get in, I got you. Res is for all of Loon's children.
Yeah, Jasper, don't die again, okay? You have to.
Yeah,
I'm
I
19
know.
minutes on my battle reser.
Okay,
I know,
before this next one, we need a speech and a prayer to a loon by Jasper.
Yes.
Bow your heads.
Mm-hmm.
We must be blessed.
Mm-hmm. Dear blessed night elves and the less fortunate races, we are gathered here today. We are gathered here
Night
today.
elves.
No.
Here, wait, before you start, hang on, hold still, Jasper.
Oh, not the light of a loon. Oh. Once again,
Sorry, I
blessed
didn't go to the graveyard. I thought a lot of people actually survived that.
You at?
Cool. Someone right by the entrance waiting for a raise. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, you're good. Let me grab some mana. That's so cool. Oh, I love that light. Damn, Magic, you were almost out. So close to the door.
I actually got out of the instance and I went back and I got hit by
Oh.
our friend.
Oh, honey, he was waiting. He was waiting.
Right, indeed, he was.
Where did you die,
I won't
Jen?
jump.
Yeah, where'd you die, Jen? Oh, wait, Jen, you're over there. Hang on one
I'm
second.
in the lava. I killed myself.
Oh. Oh. Copy that. Very metal.
It's pretty hot.
It's a very hot topic.
Very hot topic, yes.
No, the issue wasn't that. I mean, lip might help in that case, but it's more that it's disorienting. So getting to where you need to be is a bit of an issue.
True.
That and apparently multiple people are getting teleported every now and then. So
Which is kind of weird.
yeah, that's something.
It's hard mode.
It really is. This is actually hardcore. Sure. Nipples for all.
I'm not AFK. I'm just drinking.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. All right, we are good to pull, you guys. What we're gonna do? Oh yes, of course. Is all the range? Go ahead and stay where the skeletons are. Melee as well, and then the tanks will just pull like normal. I just want to say thank you guys for coming tonight, by the way. This is the first Haven raid for the 20th anniversary.
Thanks for running it.
I know, right? Giving us a run for our money tonight. Skull is incoming. We're going to ask a loon for a small loan of 19,000 damage tonight, just to kill a loon for us. Or a million, whatever. But we've made it this far. We fought Blackrock Depths. We've saved Marshall Windsor. We can do this. We killed Hogger, my guy. Oh,
Windsor,
yes.
you shall be remembered.
Never forget. RIP to an icon. Gone too soon. They took Harambe from us. They took Marshall
And Petrol.
Windsor. Yeah.
And
Chris
also,
wants to died on a cross for this.
That was pretty clutch, Shay.
I was watching it coming. I had it targeted, waiting to see if it aggroed on anybody.
Now we're going to move to the top of the hill, and we're going to let the tanks fight in the ravine. So we'll park right about here-ish. So there's no LOS. Top off your mana. Drink your milk.
Have some milk, Josh.
And I see our next victim. All right, here we go. Keep the hots on. It's perfect. Hold DPS. There we go. Should be safe. Should be safe. Perfect. I think there might be one more pat. I could be wrong. Range will stay at the top of the hill, and we'll let the tanks go to the bottom. And we'll see if Jen sees it. Do you see anyone down there, Jen?
Nope, we're good.
Okay, perfect. All right, perfect, perfect. Take a look at your bar, see if you're missing any buffs. If you are, just let us know. Let me get my food buff real quick. Phase 1 was perfect. Phase 2 was perfect. It's just phase 3. That's the hardest part.
I think 5 might need spirit.
Copy that. Let's get you some spirit then. Incoming.
But does it smell like teen spirit?
If we got enough paladins, can Iboshi get wisdom? Thank you.
Try 1 second.
I don't know if Group 2 has fort yet.
Yeah, I think Group 5 also was missing it.
Alright, here is 2, and there is 5.
And spirit, please. Sorry, thank you.
Is that group 5? Group 2?
That'd be awesome, yeah.
I got you. I got you. 1 second. Get my mana. Yeah, poor paladin buffs. One day I have a dream. All right, I think. Chai, are you good? Perfect. We're gonna do a final ready check.
We're gonna go.
Perfect. Let's do it. Once again, left and right, hug the wall,
Very, very slowly.
and just hold DPS until everybody is in position. Hots and heals on the tank, please. Let her walk it back. Of course, I got bait.
Hit it like you mean it.
It's perfectly fine, you guys. Just keep going. Alright, it looks like she is in position. And go ahead and open up melee. I can't see anything on my threat meter, so please just be sure to look down every couple seconds just to double check and make sure you're still good on threat. We have whelps on the left side. Looks like we might have a couple more whelps on the left. Yeah, looks like we have just one.
The ones that are on me, just let them kind of die by range. So we can
Open up as much damage as you can.
More dust, more dust, more dust. Come on, more dust.
Solid DPS, 20% to go.
Jasper, do you want a battle res?
Sure, this is probably the safest opportunity. We have whelps on the left and the right.
Okay, where are you?
I am on the left side, over by Star, where Jen is at. Right behind you. There you go. I got it. 1 second. Alright, thank you. Oh, and you know what? Of course. You know what? It's alright, baby. I'm gonna be here. Don't worry.
Deep breath.
I give up. We have deep breath, of course. That's what deep breath looks like. That's why we stay out of the center.
Did you really just
North and south is
die
still
again?
not safe, so just where everybody's at. Yeah, I did, hun. It's okay. It was not meant to be.
The timing on that was unfortunate.
I got 7 minutes
No,
left on the
All good.
my res.
So go ahead and bandage whatever you need to do. Let's try to keep Nope alive. Thank you. We have about 5% until we are going to stop dots. Onyxia is moving, but it's still just north and south. God help me, don't let me die. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright, we're going to be stopping dots in now. Yeah, so if you're going to put a dot, do it now. And just be sure to spread out, you guys. It does. Melee, go ahead and clean it up. Go ahead and get everybody topped off if you can. We're going to be going into phase 3 soon. Tank, she will land right by the entrance or in the center. So if you want to go ahead and try to get in position, go ahead.
I'll be spamming kings. You should.
Whelps on left and right.
Copy that. Alright, you guys, she'll be going into phase 3 any moment, so just hold. Clean up the whelps. Spread out. Oh my, you know what that bunny? I see you. She should be dropping any second, you guys. Tanks, I'd probably go ahead and scoot towards the center. Remember, look down at your feet. Make sure you're not stepping on any of the cracks. or near the cracks at least, in case you don't run into them with the fear. I don't know why she's not down, but we'll just keep going.
Stay tree.
We are in phase 3.
Fear incoming.
Hold DPS, no dots, no auto attacks, nothing. Just get feared and wait. I will call out when to do damage. Hold DPS, hold DPS. If you're standing in front of her face, just try to run out of her face. Stay in between her legs, please. Hold DPS, hold DPS. We're just trying to back her up. She's gonna back up again, and we are good. Hots on Jin, please. You have a deep breath coming out on the left side. It's gonna hurt. It's okay. See if you need to take a pot. It could be health pot, mana pot. We still have plenty of people up. Just please watch your threat meter. Go ahead and dot if you have a dot, just so it's running. If we can get a renew or rejuve, that'd be appreciated on Jen. Thank you so much.
Can I get
We're sitting at
energy?
25%, everyone.
I'm dead.
Fear incoming.
We have a roar going out, so just be ready for that. Hold. It's back on Jin. Just give it a second, and we're good to go. Flame breath on Jin. Jin is still up. Keep going. And just watch your threat as well.
Well, it's right side.
The range should be able to clean them up. We're sitting at 15%, you guys. Good job. It's just going to be a rinse and repeat. I know everybody's struggling for mana. Just keep going. Keep pushing. We're almost there.
Fear incoming.
We have the fear out. Just be ready. It looks like it is back on Jin. Give it a second, and we should be good. Go ahead. We're sitting at 10%, you guys. Just watch your threat. Looks like it might be on Shay, so healers, just get ready for that. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. All heals on Shay for the time being. Flame breath on Shay. Lay of hands if you need to. If you have it, it's perfectly fine. We're sitting at 4%, everyone.
Fear incoming.
Fear. This should be our last fear. Just hold. Hold. Alright, go ahead and go back in. It's on Shay. We're at 2%. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the kill. Good job.
Hell yeah!
Yeah! Yeah, let's go!
Woo!
Hell
Sorry.
yeah. What's up, guys?
Sorry, didn't mean to steal aggro. I just wanted to be high just in case.
No, you're
No,
good.
you're fine.
Good.
I ran out of mana, so you're fine.
I was doing the same thing, Shay.
It's like exactly what you should have been doing.
Let's see. And we'll go ahead and get everybody rezzed up.
If you are a level 300 leather worker, please whisper Jen.
I had a little struggle, but I am.
Onyxia couldn't handle the forms.
Literally. She didn't follow the correct paperwork.
No.
Alright, so we're just getting everybody up, and then get the loot rolled out for everyone.
Rats.
Rats.
Rats. Let's go.
Elfie. Elfie, I'm going to contact you after we do all this to help you schedule when you can turn that head in, because the server does a lot of like scheduling on that so that they don't grief each other. But I'll talk to you after all this about that. So next is going to be Helm of Wrath. So anybody who can use Helm of Wrath for their main spec, please roll.
And once we get the loot done, just stay here so we can take our celebratory picture
Yes.
to archive.
Is there really only one warrior here?
Damn, Silent. Merry Christmas. Happy
Right.
Hanukkah.
There's 3, but
Okay,
I'm
okay.
giving him time.
Oh damn.
Oh, Cobbs, your award.
Well, Cobbs, you had enough luck.
Yeah, he's all up.
Congrats, Silex.
Grats. Congratulations.
And then Hunters, your turn.
Nice.
Norman's got to bump those numbers up.
Damn, look at that go, Norms. Nice.
Alright, Norman.
Congratulations,
Congrats.
Normus. Let's go.
Big.
That would have been hot if Effie got it head and a headpiece.
Imagine. Head squared.
For main spec usage or whatever. If nobody wants it for main spec, we'll roll for shits and giggles.
No disenchanting?
That's probably what'll end up happening. I'm probably going to feed most of the junk for that. I just want to see what happens here. Does anybody want this at all?
I can roll. Why not?
If anybody is interested in having this, feel free to roll. Otherwise, we're going to disenchant.
Wow.
A nice 4 there. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I'm saving my luck here. I'm saving my luck, you know.
Who doesn't want a skeleton generator?
I can understand Chalks for RP spec.
Same with the Shadow Priest, I suppose. Makes sense. Alright, it's going to by board.
Rats?
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Enjoy your book, nerd.
Nerd.
I like the book.
The other thing we're going to roll off is the bag. The rest of the stuff, we'll kind of... I'm going to grab because they're BOEs, and then we'll try to pass them out if anybody needs them.
Anything with
Or
the
like maybe
tigers?
just free. Most of them, I think, are going to get just disenchanted. Except maybe these fire resist shoulders.
Yeah, so everybody roll on this.
Solid 6.
Damn.
God damn, Chai.
Chai, baby, go
Hell
ahead.
yeah.
One up.
Calm
One up
down,
me,
Chai.
Oh,
Alex, close. Oof.
below 1.
The rolls know my bags are full of beer.
Is that everybody?
Well, you didn't get the top of the dragon, but you got the bottom.
Exactly. Bottomless bag, baby.
Oh yeah.
Rats.
I guess we can, yeah, here, we can line up right here. This looks good. Let's take our screenshot here.
Where are you?
On the left side of Onyxia.
Gnomes in the front. You're
Gnomes in
short.
front, yes. Where's Chai? Where's Chai?
Should be out
Chill,
there
when you're in my...
Junk, move! You're in front of Chai. I want to be in front of Chai.
You want to be in front of me?
Perfect. Sorry,
Hang
let me get
on.
these little
I
raid
have
icons off.
I have 7 of those like light orbs. Do we want to put those down?
I mean, it sounds like you really want to.
I
Yeah, we put one on each side if you want. It doesn't matter.
I mean, this only happens once, so go for it.
Right.
There's a cooldown, so give me a sec. It's a minute. We gotta
Of course.
Whoa.
Give Effie a second. He's trying to make it so his ape is not showing his butt.
Oh, thank you.
I'm debating on if I want to drink the Noggin Fogger elixir.
Follow your heart.
If it makes you
Okay.
happy, do it.
After we take the picture, can you guys do me a favor and do like a pose and stuff like that? I'm recording this right now, so. Do we take the pic?
Be able to make a second roll.
I took one.
Levitate.
I have.
I've taken a couple as well.
Alright, I'm going to record this real quick. If everyone wants to do a pose.
Sure.
I recorded my end for just like my own personal keepsake, but
Oh, perfect.
yeah.
The last thing I have is, does anybody have the knife and the skill?
I do.
In Onyxia. Cool. You can go ahead and skin Onyxia, Chuck.
And good job, you guys. I'm sounds stupid, but I'm proud of you guys because we've spent a long time trying to make this happen. So this is just the first of many raids.
Yeah, this was good.
Thank you, Josh.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Proof that
Thank
you
you,
can do
everyone.
this without fear ward. GG.
That's a good
Don't
point.
need it. Okay, Narmis, go ahead and pickpocket me again.
Also, who needs warriors? We only have 3.
Is the flask any good? Or is that just like flavor RP stuff?